about to Sonichu and chill. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I tried to start each episode with what we're going to be talking about. But anyway, so Chris Chan is an internet legend. I think that's fair to call him that.
Yep.
Not in the sense that he has done anything to be called that, but in the sense that he is a sort of a mythic figure amongst children of the internet. Yes. I'm trying to think. Have we talked about him in the press? I can't think of a situation where we would have.
I don't know.
But basically, okay, he's this. He was like a 20-something-year-old autistic man-child that basically put himself out there on the internet, and when you do that, and it's apparent that you have
no skill.
Yes, or lack of charisma, or anything that can be exploited by others. People will find a way to do it.
Yep.
He was basically probably one of the first victims of trolling, major victims of trolling at least. In the sense that people would to talk to him pretending they're other. Basically, okay, his whole thing revolves around. Hold on.
Finding a girlfriend.
There we go. Right. He has a weird obsession. He has a weird, creepy obsession with finding a girlfriend. He is not the most fucking socially adept person in the world. That's saying something.
None of us are.
That's
you
true.
and I aren't either. But
yes, we're not his. Okay. This is not. I'm not boom. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm not trying to be fun about autistic people.
Yeah.
There are plenty of autistic people out there who, are functioning members of a society.
Yep, it's
and
true.
who, do their thing and, are contribute to society or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's not one of them. He is possibly the antithesis of that.
Yep.
He is someone who uses his disability as a crutch, as an excuse to not do work. He basically just wants to play video games all day and write comics about this character he, quote-unquote, invented called Sonichu, which is a combination of Sonic and Pikachu that he claims is his own original creation.
It's not.
He was sort of the one who started the whole this is my OC, do not steal jokes.
Yeah.
That was that's sort of originated with him.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's made videos. People would troll him, saying people would catfish him, say they were a girl, get him to do embarrassing things and post it on Facebook. And it's not okay to bully someone, but
But it's when you keep falling for it, it's
right.
your fault.
Yeah, the first few times it was just him. He didn't know. He obviously didn't know what he was doing. But then people kept on doing it. He kept on falling for it, and it's at a certain point, it starts being your own fault.
Yep.
He was extremely gullible, and in spite of the fact that his disability makes him like this, he is not a good person.
Yep.
There is footage of him using racial slurs, saying just bad thing. He calls someone the N-word.
Oh, wait. I didn't see this
footage. No, it was in the it was in the documentary.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
he bleeped the guy bleeped it, but it was in the documentary.
Oh, I need to watch that again.
Yeah, he's used racial slurs. He is fucking very. He's one of those guys that only cares about women for sex and things like that. He has violent tendencies that come out when he draws his Sonichu comics.
What do you mean?
Where he puts people he doesn't like in them and has them be villains and beats them up or whatever.
Yeah.
He clearly has violent tendencies. He's the victim of just a bad upbringing.
Yeah.
But at a certain point you gotta take personal responsibility, and he just uses his disability and everything and just plays himself off as a victim when really he's kind of a predator in a lot of senses. He has when there are women in his life that genuinely want to help him, he just tries to fucking get sex from them.
Yep.
He can't accept the fact that one of his female friends might not
want to have sex.
Basically, yeah.
In that first.
Right, Megan. That was the first one. Who genuinely cared about him, but then he kept being creepy towards her, so she had to break it off, which I totally understand. That's what I would do too.
Yep.
But no, it's just Chris Chan is a victim of bad parenting of the internet, putting himself out there, basically putting all his information. He basically doxed himself. He fucking would put his address and shit out there all the time.
And,
people
his
would
phone number.
Yeah, people it's at a certain point, it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're kind of just doing this to yourself at certain points.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I can really say about him. And now he's just a fucking wreck. But like, it's
he's a lesbian.
He identifies as a girl now, but still says that. Oh, he's homophobic too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Very homophobic. And like, even though he identifies as a girl, but is still attracted to girls. And he's not transgender or anything. He just identifies as a girl.
Then
he's not like actually like he's not like genetically like that, you know.
I'm confused. If he's identifies as a girl, how is he not transgender?
I mean, in the sense that like he never underwent surgery or anything.
Oh right, okay.
He never like actually tried to become a girl or anything like that. He just self-identifies as one.
I remember that in like I was looking at the CWC wiki.
The Chris Chan. There's a lot of information about Chris Chan on the internet. Just saying.
There is. It's great.
Easy to find.
And it says that he's a lesbian identifying male,
and
it's like, so you're a straight guy.
That's generous. Honestly, like what's so bad about him is like he really gives like real like autistic people a bad name.
Yep.
Like he's basically like just the way that he is. Like I wouldn't want to identify myself as something that's similar to what he is because of just the way he is,
And like he disparages other people with like another
with different disabilities,
with like another like I guess strain of autism, like another type, because he thinks they're taking away attention from him.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he means by that, but it's really ridiculous.
It is.
But the point of all this was, when I was back home, I unearthed some old comics that I made as a kid. Far, far worse than Chris Chan's, in the art sense anyway.
Yeah.
I would make up superheroes. I would just give them like stupid shit to do or whatever.
Like that's normal, I feel.
But then there was some stuff that I did where I, when you're a kid and like you're not one of the popular kids, you kind of look for outlets to, express yourself and, feel like I feel like you are accepted,
Yeah.
And that was sort of what I did, where like I would write comics, I put myself in people I know in them, like people I didn't like would be villains or whatever and shit like that. That was the thing I would do, and like, but I didn't like share it with the world, I didn't
that's the good thing.
Yeah, I didn't like pass it off as like fine art or anything like that because I knew it wasn't. It was just these stupid comics I made, and just came up with stupid ideas for like fucking I don't know the story of whatever my name was, Alex or whatever, Alex Mears or whatever I was, I don't know. But like, yeah, so I did that. Like, it's not. I would assume it's not like that weird a thing to do. Like, I'm sure there are kids out there who have done similar things.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking make excuses for myself. Like, obviously I was a lonely kid who wanted to like, make myself feel like I was involved or something.
Yeah.
Who just wanted to like. Who just basically needed an outlet. That was my outlet. So like I did that for a while. And then I unearthed them when I was at home, and I was like, wow, this is very... Like, I knew a bit about Chris Chan, like, before I really started, like, delving into it, but, like, I didn't know that as much as I do now.
Yeah.
So, like, I was able to look at it again and be like, oh, God, this is very Sonichu-like. But, like, no, it's
cringy.
It is, but, like, that's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. And, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking, show people what it was. It was just something I made as a kid to express myself, and that's kind of all there is to it, really.
And I remember Chris Chan saying that he doesn't like having male friends because he only cares about women or something like that.
Yeah, like
what the fuck.
I don't know. I remember he made that video because people were basically accusing him of being gay.
Yeah.
Only to piss him off because
he is.
He's very homophobic. Yeah, and like gets really upset when someone thinks that he's gay.
Yeah. Except he doesn't mind gayness when it comes to women.
Right. Apparently not. Yeah, like he wants to date a gay woman. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
But like, he. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. He just has a weird hatred for gay people, and like. he makes a point to say that I'm straight. Like he wants everyone to know that he's straight. Like the lengths that he goes to prove that he's straight is a little ridiculous. It's kind of honestly he's someone. The bottom line is he's someone who is in need of like psychiatric help.
Yep.
And I doubt that'll ever happen. Like I don't know, but it's just he's a victim of the internet. You know, like it's not to say that he's completely not to say he's completely free of blame or anything like that, but he's that's the story of Chris Chan. And like I remember on Only Plays they were talking about talking a bit about this, and they were saying like, oh shit, he hasn't come back, oh god, he's dead. They're saying like I remember Ding Dong and Oni and Julian, they were saying like they all agree like they were all really glad they didn't have the internet when they were young, because like they would have posted like stupid videos as well, you know, like Chris Chan did. Like, they would have posted like all the stupid videos to the internet, and like they would have looked like made asses of themselves and everything, you know. And like I think I definitely would have probably if I had the internet from a young age. Yeah. So I'm glad I didn't. And Chris Chan did, and he wasn't that young, but he did have like the mindset of a child. So you know that's why things turn out that way. Anyway, it's Summer Games and Chill. Boss time. Woo!